Have you ever felt disrespected, as if your value wasn't recognized by anyone? Maybe it was when you were interrupted in the middle of speaking or ignored at work, making you feel like you had disappeared into thin air. Those moments don't just hurt. They make you question yourself. Am I truly worthy of respect? Pause right there. Because you are worthy of respect. But respect is not something you beg for, nor is it something others simply hand to you. It's built from how you live your life, from the strength and self-control you radiate. When you cultivate inner power, you don't need to argue or shout to be noticed. Your presence, calm, composed, and grounded, will say everything. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy with timeless relevance, will show you how to achieve this. Today, we'll explore 13 powerful attitudes that will disarm those who fail to respect you. These attitudes will not only protect you from harm, but also help you build a magnetic aura that commands respect from those around you. But before we dive in, let me share a story. One day, I witnessed a colleague being harshly criticized during a meeting. He didn't respond immediately. He just stayed silent, listening carefully. When the outburst subsided, all eyes turned to him. With one calm and measured sentence, he shifted the entire energy of the room, leaving the one who insulted him looking embarrassed. That's when I realized, real power doesn't lie in shouting, but in how you respond in silence. Are you curious about how to achieve that level of self-mastery? Do you want to know how to not only withstand disrespect, but also make those who disrespect you view you in a different light? Keep watching, because in the next few minutes you'll discover how to master any situation and make respect a natural part of your life. If you find this content valuable, hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Share this with a friend or colleague. They might need it as much as you do. Now, let's begin the journey to unlocking your inner power. Are you ready to change how others treat you by simply transforming the way you respond? 1. Strategic silence, the power of saying nothing to disarm disrespect. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where someone tried to provoke you, belittle you, or question your worth? The natural response might be to defend yourself, argue, or even lash out. But what if I told you that sometimes the most powerful response is no response at all? This is the essence of strategic silence, a concept rooted in Stoic philosophy that holds immense power in disarming disrespect and reclaiming control. Why silence is so powerful. Silence is often misunderstood as weakness or passivity, but in reality, it's the complete opposite. It's a deliberate choice, a way to assert dominance without engaging in unnecessary conflict. When you choose silence, you refuse to give others the reaction they are seeking. Disrespect often stems from an attempt to provoke you, to pull you into an argument where emotions override logic. By staying silent, you deny them that satisfaction, and instead shift the balance of power back to yourself. Consider this. When someone criticizes you publicly or challenges your ideas aggressively, your first instinct might be to respond immediately. But what happens when you don't? That moment of silence creates tension. Not for you, but for them. They're left questioning themselves, their words, and the impact of their actions. How strategic silence works in practice. Let's look at an example. Imagine you're in a meeting and a colleague rudely interrupts you, dismissing your ideas. Instead of reacting emotionally, take a deep breath and let them finish. Maintain calm body language, steady eye contact, a composed posture. When they've finished, pause. This silence, combined with your composure, forces everyone in the room to reflect on the situation. It becomes clear who acted unprofessionally, without you having to say a word. Strategic silence is not about ignoring the issue indefinitely. It's about choosing the right moment to speak. When you do respond, your words carry weight because they come from a place of calm authority, not reactive emotion. The benefits of strategic silence. 1. Maintaining emotional control. Silence gives you time to process your emotions and respond thoughtfully rather than impulsively. 2. Shifting the power dynamic. By not reacting, you take control of the situation, leaving the instigator uncertain and off balance. 3. Enhancing respect. Your composed demeanor commands respect and makes others view you as someone who cannot be easily shaken. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and prominent Stoic, famously said, "You always have the option of having no opinion. There is never a need to get worked up or to trouble your soul about things you cannot control." This wisdom reminds us that silence is not just an absence of words, but a presence of self-control. The next time someone disrespects you, resist the urge to react immediately. Instead, pause. Let your silence do the talking. Observe how the situation shifts in your favor. Have you ever experienced the power of silence in a difficult moment? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights on mastering life through Stoic wisdom. 2. Emotional mastery. How controlling your reactions commands respect. Have you ever been in a situation where someone's words or actions instantly triggered your emotions? Maybe it was an unkind remark, a dismissive gesture, or a confrontation that left you boiling with anger. In those moments, it's easy to react impulsively, shouting back, defending yourself, or storming away. But what if you could master your emotions and respond with calm authority instead? This is the essence of emotional mastery, a vital tool for commanding respect in any situation. What is emotional mastery? Emotional mastery is the ability to control your emotional responses rather than letting them control you. It's not about suppressing your feelings or pretending they don't exist. Instead, it's about recognizing your emotions, understanding their source, and choosing how to express them in a way that serves your goals and values. When you lose your temper or let frustration dictate your actions, you hand over power to the person or situation that triggered you. On the other hand, when you maintain emotional control, you retain your strength and dignity, leaving others to respect your composure. Think of emotional mastery as your inner anchor in a storm. No matter how chaotic the situation, your calm presence becomes a source of stability for yourself and for others. This composure sends a clear message. You are in control of yourself, and no one can manipulate your reactions. For example, imagine a heated argument at work. A colleague accuses you of failing to meet expectations, and the tension in the room is palpable. While others might expect you to defend yourself passionately or retaliate, you take a deep breath, acknowledge their concerns, and respond with clarity and professionalism. This approach not only diffuses the conflict, but also earns you respect as someone who can handle pressure with grace. Practical steps to emotional mastery. 1. Pause before reacting. When emotions rise, give yourself a moment to pause. Take a deep breath, count to 5, and let the initial surge of anger or frustration subside. Second shift. Your perspective. Ask yourself, will this matter a year from now? Or, what's within my control in this situation? This simple reframing helps reduce the emotional intensity. 3. Practice self-awareness. Pay attention to the triggers that affect you most. Journaling or reflecting on past situations can help you identify patterns and develop strategies to respond better next time. 4. Focus on solutions, not blame. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong or who's at fault, channel your energy into finding a resolution. Marcus Aurelius wisely stated, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. This Stoic principle reminds us that our emotions are within our control, even if the world around us isn't. By mastering our reactions, we reclaim our power and prevent others from dictating how we feel. Why emotional mastery commands respect, strength. Through composure, remaining calm under pressure makes you appear confident and unshakable. Setting an example. Your emotional mastery inspires others to approach conflicts with similar grace. Preserving relationships. Thoughtful responses foster understanding and trust, even in challenging moments. The next time you feel your emotions rising, pause and ask yourself, is this response aligned with the person I want to be? By practicing emotional mastery, you'll notice how conflicts de-escalate and how others begin to see you as a true leader. Have you ever successfully controlled your emotions in a tense moment? Share your story in the comments and subscribe for more powerful Stoic lessons to help you navigate life's challenges. 3. Setting clear boundaries, the key to protecting your peace and gaining respect. Have you ever felt overwhelmed or disrespected because someone crossed a line you never explicitly set? Whether it's a co-worker constantly interrupting your time, a friend taking advantage of your kindness, or a family member imposing their expectations on you. These situations can drain your energy and test your patience. This is where the power of setting clear boundaries comes into play. Boundaries aren't walls meant to shut others out. They're guidelines that protect your peace and define how you want to be treated. When you establish clear boundaries, you take control of your life, ensuring that others respect your time, energy, and values. Boundaries communicate self-respect. They show others that you value yourself and expect the same from them. Without boundaries, you risk becoming overburdened, resentful, and emotionally drained. Worse, a lack of boundaries often invites others to take advantage of your kindness. By setting and maintaining boundaries, you create a framework for healthier relationships and ensure you're treated with the respect you deserve. As Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Establishing boundaries is a proactive way to control how external factors affect your inner peace. How to set and maintain boundaries. 1. Identify your limits. Reflect on what behaviors or actions make you uncomfortable or stressed. Whether it's constant interruptions, unkind remarks, or unrealistic expectations, knowing your limits is the first step to establishing boundaries. 2. Communicate clearly. Be direct yet respectful when stating your boundaries. For example, if a colleague consistently overloads you with work, say, "I value collaboration, but I need to focus on my tasks. Please assign tasks through proper channels so I can prioritize effectively." 3. Stay consistent. Once you've set a boundary, enforce it consistently. Allowing exceptions undermines your efforts and sends mixed signals. 4. Be prepared for pushback. Not everyone will respond positively to your boundaries, especially if they've benefited from your lack of them. Stay firm and reiterate your stance calmly. Imagine a scenario where a friend frequently cancels plans last minute. If this behavior affects you, set a boundary by saying, "I understand things come up, but I need reliability in our plans. Let's confirm beforehand to avoid misunderstandings." Another example could be at work. If a co-worker interrupts your focus with non-urgent matters, respond assertively. "I'd love to discuss this, but I'm in the middle of something important. Let's schedule a time to talk." These approaches show respect for both yourself and the other person while reinforcing your boundaries. The Stoics believed that peace comes from focusing on what you can control. Boundaries are a manifestation of this principle. By defining and upholding them, you take charge of how others interact with you and minimize unnecessary stress. As Seneca said, associate with people who are likely to improve you. Setting boundaries ensures you surround yourself with respect and positivity. Why boundaries? Command, respect. They show self-worth. When you respect yourself enough to set boundaries, others will follow suit. They create clarity. Clear boundaries reduce misunderstandings and foster healthier relationships. They protect your energy. Boundaries help you focus on what truly matters without feeling overextended. Take a moment to reflect. What areas of your life feel overwhelming or out of control? Identify one boundary you need to set and practice communicating it clearly. Have you ever struggled with setting boundaries? Share your experience in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more empowering lessons on self-respect and Stoic wisdom. 4. Upholding self-worth. How to protect your value in the face of disrespect. Have you ever found yourself questioning your value because of how someone treated you? Maybe a dismissive remark, a lack of appreciation, or outright disrespect left you feeling small. These moments can sting deeply, but here's the truth: your worth isn't determined by others' opinions or actions. It's defined by how you see and treat yourself. This is the essence of upholding self-worth, a principle that's vital to navigating life with confidence and strength. To uphold self-worth is to recognize and protect your inherent value, regardless of how others behave. It's about refusing to let someone else's words or actions diminish your sense of self. When you understand your worth, you don't rely on external validation to feel good about yourself. Instead, you become your own source of strength, radiating confidence that commands respect. This isn't about arrogance or dismissing others, it's about holding yourself to a standard that reflects the value you bring to the table. As Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher, once said, "If you are pained by external things, it is not they that disturb you, but your own judgment of them, and it is in your power to wipe out that judgment now." When you fail to uphold your self-worth, you become vulnerable to the opinions and judgments of others. You might start bending over backward to please people, tolerating disrespect, or compromising your values in an attempt to gain approval. This not only damages your confidence, but also teaches others that it's acceptable to undervalue you. On the other hand, when you uphold your self-worth, you set a standard for how others treat you. You protect your mental and emotional well-being. You exude confidence, which naturally attracts respect. Practical steps to uphold. Self-worth 1. Know your values. Start by identifying what's most important to you. Whether it's integrity, kindness, or independence, aligning your actions with your values reinforces your self-worth. 2. Practice positive, self-talk. Replace self-critical thoughts with affirmations. For example, instead of thinking, "I'm not good enough," remind yourself, "I have unique strengths that add value." 3. Set boundaries. Refuse to tolerate behavior that undermines your worth. If someone speaks to you disrespectfully, calmly let them know it's unacceptable. 4. Surround yourself with supportive people. Choose relationships that uplift and respect you, rather than those that tear you down. 5. Celebrate your wins. Regularly acknowledge your achievements, no matter how small. This reinforces the belief that you are capable and deserving. Imagine you're at work, and a colleague undermines your ideas during a meeting. Instead of letting it shake your confidence, you calmly respond, "I believe my idea has merit because it addresses X, Y, and Z. Let's explore it further." By standing your ground, you show confidence in your abilities, and others will take notice. The Stoics teach us that our sense of worth should come from within, not from external validation. Epictetus wrote, "Know, first, who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly." This reminds us that self-respect begins with knowing who we are and refusing to let external opinions dictate our value. Why self-worth commands respect. It sets the tone. When you respect yourself, others will naturally follow. It shields you from negativity. Self-worth acts as armor against disrespect and criticism. It inspires confidence. Confidence rooted in self-worth is magnetic and undeniable. Ask yourself, am I honoring my own value in how I let others treat me? If not, what changes can you make today to uphold your self-worth? Have you ever reclaimed your confidence after a moment of disrespect? Share your story in the comments below and subscribe to the channel for more Stoic-inspired insights to empower your life. Responding thoughtfully. The power of a calm and strategic reaction. Have you ever been in a tense situation where you felt the urge to lash out or respond impulsively? Maybe it was a heated argument, a harsh critique, or a disrespectful comment that triggered you. In moments like these, your reaction can either escalate the conflict or diffuse it entirely. This is where the art of responding thoughtfully comes into play, a skill that not only protects your peace, but also commands respect. When you react impulsively, your emotions take control, often leading to regretful words or actions. However, a thoughtful response demonstrates emotional intelligence and self-control. It shows that you're grounded, composed, and not easily shaken by external circumstances. The key difference between reacting and responding lies in intentionality. A reaction is immediate and emotional, while a response is deliberate and strategic. By choosing to pause and think before speaking, you shift the dynamics of the interaction and often leave a lasting impression of maturity and strength. How to respond. Thoughtfully, in difficult situations. 1. Pause before speaking. When faced with provocation, take a moment to breathe and process what's happening. A simple pause can prevent you from saying something you might regret. 2. Assess the situation. Ask yourself, is this worth my energy? Or, what outcome do I want from this conversation? This reflection helps you focus on solutions rather than emotions. 3. Choose your words wisely. Speak calmly and clearly, avoiding inflammatory language. For instance, instead of saying "you're always disrespectful," try "I'd like us to communicate more constructively." 4. Stay composed. Your tone, body language, and facial expressions should reflect calmness. A composed demeanor often diffuses tension before words are even spoken. 5. Decide when silence is better. Sometimes, the best response is no response at all. If the other person is looking for a reaction, your silence can be a powerful tool that leaves them questioning their own behavior. Imagine you're at a family gathering and a relative makes an offensive comment about your career. Instead of snapping back or walking away angrily, you pause and reply calmly, "I understand you might see things differently, but I'm proud of the choices I've made." This response deflects the negativity without adding fuel to the fire, leaving the other person with little room to argue. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This principle reminds us that while we can't control others' actions, we can control how we respond. Thoughtful responses embody this wisdom, turning potential conflicts into opportunities for growth and understanding. Why thoughtful responses command respect? They reflect strength. Remaining calm under pressure shows emotional mastery and resilience. They build bridges. Thoughtful responses open the door for constructive dialogue rather than creating division. They protect your peace. By choosing not to engage in negativity, you maintain control over your emotions and energy. The next time someone says or does something that irritates you, pause and ask yourself, what response aligns with the person I strive to be? Commit to responding thoughtfully, and notice how it changes the outcome of the situation. Have you ever used a thoughtful response to turn a conflict around? Share your experience in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more empowering lessons inspired by Stoic philosophy. 6. Calm presence. How to command respect without saying a word. Have you ever been in a room where someone entered, and without saying anything, their very presence shifted the energy? Their calm, composed demeanor seemed to radiate authority and strength. This is the essence of a calm presence, a quiet yet powerful force that commands respect and attention without the need for loud words or grand gestures. In a world full of noise and constant competition for attention, cultivating a calm presence sets you apart. It's not just about appearing calm, it's about embodying an inner stillness that others can feel. A calm presence is the ability to remain composed and grounded in any situation, no matter how chaotic or challenging it might be. It reflects your self-control, confidence, and emotional stability. This isn't about being passive or detached. Instead, it's about exuding a sense of quiet strength that naturally draws people toward you. As Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Calm presence comes from mastering your inner world regardless of external circumstances. Why a calm presence commands respect? 1. It shows confidence. Staying calm under pressure signals to others that you're in control of yourself and the situation. This confidence is both admirable and inspiring. 2. It diffuses tension. In heated situations, your calm energy can neutralize conflict and create a more productive atmosphere. People are naturally drawn to those who provide stability in chaos. 3. It establishes authority. A calm presence often conveys authority and competence, making others more likely to trust and respect your perspective. How to cultivate a calm presence. 1. Master your inner world. Practice mindfulness or meditation to develop a habit of staying present. When faced with stress, focus on your breathing to calm your mind and body. 2. Control your reactions. Before responding to criticism or conflict, pause and assess the situation. Ask yourself, will reacting emotionally serve me in this moment? Choose thoughtful responses over impulsive reactions. 3. Maintain composed body language. Stand tall, keep your shoulders relaxed, and maintain steady eye contact. Avoid fidgeting or displaying nervous energy, as it can undermine your presence. 4. Project inner confidence. Remind yourself of your strengths and values. Confidence rooted in self-awareness is unshakable and adds depth to your calm presence. Imagine you're at a workplace meeting and tensions are high due to a disagreement. While others raise their voices and interrupt each other, you remain quiet and attentive. When the moment is right, you speak calmly and assertively, offering a solution that immediately diffuses the tension. Your composed approach not only resolves the issue, but also earns you the respect of your colleagues. Epictetus, another renowned Stoic philosopher, once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Calm presence embodies this idea. By focusing on what you can control, your emotions and demeanor, you influence how others perceive and respond to you. Benefits of cultivating a calm presence. Earns instant respect. People are naturally drawn to those who exude calm confidence. Fosters better relationships. A calm presence encourages open communication and mutual trust. Protects your inner peace. By staying composed, you avoid unnecessary stress and emotional turmoil. The next time you're in a high-pressure situation, focus on your breathing and stay grounded. Notice how your calm energy influences the room and observe how others respond to you. Have you experienced the power of a calm presence in your own life? Share your story in the comments below and subscribe to the channel for more Stoic-inspired wisdom to transform your mindset and your life. Avoiding pointless arguments, protect your energy and command respect. Have you ever found yourself caught in a heated argument that left you drained and frustrated, only to realize later that it solved nothing? In a world full of differing opinions and egos clashing, it's easy to be pulled into pointless disputes. But what if avoiding these arguments could not only protect your energy, but also command greater respect from others? This is the power of avoiding pointless arguments, a principle rooted in wisdom and self-control. Most arguments aren't about solving a problem, they're about proving who's right. These disputes quickly devolve into emotional battles, where logic and understanding are overshadowed by pride and ego. Engaging in such arguments rarely changes anyone's mind. Instead, it creates frustration, resentment, and wasted energy. The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "You always have the option of having no opinion." This doesn't mean avoiding meaningful discussions, but recognizing when an argument serves no constructive purpose. When you choose not to engage in pointless debates, you signal maturity and emotional intelligence. You demonstrate that you value your time and energy too much to waste them on trivial conflicts. This restraint often leaves a stronger impression than any argument could. 1. Protects your peace. By refusing to argue, you shield yourself from unnecessary stress and negativity. 2. Commands. Respect. People admire those who can rise above petty disputes, viewing them as calm, composed, and wise. 3. Keeps you focused. Avoiding arguments allows you to channel your energy into meaningful actions and decisions. How to avoid pointless arguments. 1. Recognize the signs. Ask yourself, is this argument worth my time and energy? If the topic is trivial or unlikely to lead to a productive outcome, it's best to step back. 2. Stay calm and neutral. When someone tries to provoke you, respond with calmness rather than emotion. For example, say, "I see your perspective. Let's agree to disagree." This disarms the other person and often de-escalates the situation. 3. Choose silence over words. Sometimes silence is the most powerful response. Refusing to engage leaves the other person without fuel for the argument. Your silence speaks volumes about your self-control and wisdom. 4. Focus on solutions, not blame. If the argument revolves around a problem, shift the focus to finding a solution rather than assigning fault. Imagine you're at a family gathering and someone criticizes your lifestyle choices. Instead of retaliating or defending yourself, you calmly reply, "I appreciate your perspective, but I'm happy with my decisions." This response ends the conversation without creating further tension, leaving you in control of the interaction. Seneca, a renowned Stoic philosopher, said, What difference does it make how much you have? What you do not have amounts to much more. This applies to arguments as well. By not engaging in every conflict, you gain more time, energy, and peace, far more valuable than winning a pointless debate. Why avoiding arguments commands respect? Demonstrates self-control. Choosing not to argue shows emotional strength and restraint. Shows wisdom. People respect those who can discern when to engage and when to walk away. Preserves relationships. Avoiding unnecessary conflicts fosters harmony and mutual understanding. The next time someone tries to draw you into a pointless argument, pause and ask yourself, will this matter tomorrow, next week, or next year? If the answer is no, step back and choose peace over conflict. Have you ever walked away from an argument and felt better for it? Share your experience in the comments below and subscribe to the channel for more practical Stoic lessons to transform your mindset and your life. Action. Overwords. Let your actions speak louder and command respect. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where no matter how much you explained or defended yourself, your words fell on deaf ears? Words can be powerful, but they often lose their impact when not backed by consistent action. In contrast, your actions are undeniable. They prove your worth, showcase your integrity, and command respect in ways words never can. This is the principle of action over words, a key to earning the respect of others while staying true to your values. Words can be forgotten, ignored, or even twisted. Actions, however, leave an impression that's hard to erase. When you focus on doing rather than talking, you create tangible results that people can't dispute. Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one." This wisdom reminds us that the best way to prove your character is by living it, not just talking about it. The power of leading with actions. 1. Earns trust. People trust those who consistently follow through on their commitments. Actions build credibility over time. 2. Silences. Doubters. Instead of debating your worth or capabilities, let your accomplishments do the talking. 3. Commands. Respect. A person who acts with integrity and consistency naturally commands respect without demanding it. How to prioritize action. Over words. 1. Make commitments. You can keep or avoid over-promising. If you commit to something, follow through without excuses. For example, if you promise to deliver a project by a specific date, ensure it's completed on time. 2. Be consistent. Consistency is key to earning respect. People notice when your actions align with your words over the long term. One-time effort won't have the same impact as a sustained pattern of integrity. 3. Focus on results, not recognition. Let your work speak for itself. Avoid seeking constant validation for what you've done. As Epictetus said, don't explain your philosophy, embody it. 4. Act with integrity. Ensure your actions align with your values even when no one is watching. True respect comes from living authentically. Imagine a workplace scenario where a colleague doubts your ability to handle a major project. Instead of arguing or defending yourself, you quietly deliver exceptional results ahead of schedule. The outcome speaks volumes, silencing any criticism and earning you admiration for your professionalism. The Stoics emphasize that character is built through deeds, not dialogue. Seneca wrote, "What you do shows who you are." This timeless wisdom highlights that your actions define your character far more than your words ever could. Why actions command respect. Tangible evidence. Actions provide proof of your capabilities and values. Authenticity. People respect those who live authentically and stay true to their principles. Inspiration. Leading by example encourages others to follow suit, creating a ripple effect of positive change. Reflect on an area of your life where you've relied too heavily on words. What action can you take today to align your deeds with your intentions? Take the first step and watch how it transforms the way others perceive you. Have you ever let your actions prove your worth? Share your story in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more Stoic-inspired wisdom to empower your life and mindset. Stay detaching from disrespect. Protect your peace and regain control. Have you ever faced disrespect from someone? be it a rude comment, dismissive behavior, or unfair criticism that left you feeling hurt and angry. In those moments, it's easy to react emotionally, letting their behavior disrupt your peace. But what if there was a better way? Detaching from disrespect is a powerful Stoic practice that allows you to rise above negativity, protect your inner peace, and regain control over your emotions. Detachment doesn't mean ignoring or tolerating bad behavior. Instead, it means refusing to let someone's disrespect define your self-worth or control your reactions. When you detach, you separate your emotions from the situation, recognizing that the disrespect is a reflection of the other person, not of you. As Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Detachment empowers you to stay grounded, choosing thoughtful responses instead of impulsive reactions. Disrespect can only harm you if you allow it to. By detaching, you protect your energy, you avoid wasting time and emotional resources on negativity. You maintain self-respect. Detachment shows that you value yourself too much to be dragged into unproductive conflicts. You command respect. When you rise above disrespect, you demonstrate strength and emotional maturity. How to detach from disrespect. 1. Recognize the source. Understand that disrespect often comes from insecurity or frustration in the other person. Their behavior reflects their struggles, not your value. Remind yourself, their actions are about them, not me. 2. Pause before reacting. When disrespected, take a deep breath and pause. This moment of stillness prevents you from reacting emotionally. 3. Set clear boundaries. Detachment doesn't mean accepting disrespect. Calmly let the person know their behavior is unacceptable. For example, say, "I don't appreciate being spoken to this way. Let's continue this conversation respectfully." 4. Don't take it personally. Imagine a rude comment as a wave crashing against a rock. You are the rock, unaffected and unshaken. This mental image helps you stay grounded. 5. Redirect your focus. Instead of dwelling on the disrespect, channel your energy into something productive, like your goals or hobbies. Picture this. A colleague dismisses your idea during a meeting. Instead of retaliating or letting it ruin your day, you calmly respond, "Thank you for your input. Let's explore the strengths of different approaches." By staying composed, you avoid conflict while subtly asserting your professionalism. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This Stoic principle reminds us that we cannot control how others act, but we can always control how we respond. Detachment is the key to maintaining this power. Why detachment commands respect? It reflects inner strength. People respect those who are unshaken by negativity. It de-escalates conflict. Detachment often diffuses tense situations as it denies others the reaction they seek. It inspires others. Your ability to stay calm and composed encourages others to emulate your behavior. The next time someone disrespects you, pause and remind yourself, this is about them, not me. Choose to detach and focus on what truly matters. Notice how this shift in mindset empowers you and preserves your peace. Have you ever successfully detached from disrespect? Share your experience in the comments below and subscribe for more empowering lessons on self-mastery and Stoic wisdom. 10. Patience, the silent strength that commands respect. In a world driven by instant gratification and quick reactions, patience is a rare and powerful virtue. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where rushing to respond or acting impulsively led to regret? Perhaps it was a heated argument, an important decision, or a moment of frustration. In those instances, practicing patience can transform not only how you handle challenges, but also how others perceive you. Patience is not about passivity or weakness, it's about self-control and wisdom. When you choose to wait, observe, and act thoughtfully, you display a silent strength that naturally commands respect. True patience is the ability to endure discomfort, uncertainty, or provocation without losing your composure. It's not about suppressing your emotions, but rather understanding that the right action, taken at the right time, yields the best results. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca said, no great thing is created suddenly, any more than a bunch of grapes or a fig. If you tell me that you desire a fig, I answer you that there must be time. Let it first blossom, then bear fruit, then ripen. This wisdom teaches us that patience is the foundation of success, growth, and meaningful relationships. The power of patience. 1. Prevents rash decisions. Acting impulsively often leads to mistakes or unnecessary conflict. Patience gives you time to think and choose wisely. 2. Builds inner strength. Waiting and enduring challenges, without losing focus, strengthens your character and resilience. 3. Commands. Respect. People admire those who stay composed under pressure, viewing them as wise and dependable. How to practice patience in everyday life. 1. Pause before reacting. When faced with provocation, take a deep breath and pause. Ask yourself, will this matter a week, a month, or a year from now? This moment of reflection helps you prioritize your response. 2. Embrace delayed gratification. Practice waiting for meaningful outcomes rather than seeking instant rewards. For example, focus on long-term career goals instead of short-term validation. 3. Learn to listen. In conversations, resist the urge to interrupt or rush to conclusions. Truly listening shows patience and fosters better understanding. 4. Focus on what you can control. Instead of stressing over delays or obstacles beyond your control, direct your energy toward things you can influence. Imagine you're stuck in a disagreement with a colleague who refuses to see your point of view. Instead of arguing endlessly, you decide to pause and revisit the discussion later with a fresh perspective. By giving both parties time to cool down, you not only preserve the relationship, but also increase the chances of finding a solution. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Time is a sort of river of passing events, and strong is its current. No sooner is a thing brought to sight than it is swept by and another takes its place, and this too will be swept away." Patience aligns with this Stoic understanding of time, recognizing that challenges are temporary and that wisdom lies in waiting for the right moment to act. Why patience commands respect. It demonstrates self-control. Patience shows that you are not ruled by emotions or impulses. It fosters better relationships. Thoughtful responses and understanding build trust and mutual respect. It reflects strength. Waiting for the right time to act requires inner confidence and resilience. The next time you're tempted to react quickly, pause and ask yourself, what's the best course of action here? Practice patience and notice how it changes the outcome and strengthens your sense of control. Have you ever seen patience transform a difficult situation? Share your story in the comments below and subscribe for more Stoic-inspired wisdom to help you master life's challenges with grace and resilience. 11. Inner confidence, building unshakable self-worth. That commands respect. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to radiate confidence effortlessly? Their presence fills the room, not because they're loud or flashy, but because they carry an aura of self-assurance that's impossible to ignore. This kind of confidence doesn't come from external validation. It's rooted deeply within. Inner confidence, built on self-awareness and resilience, is the foundation of respect and success in all aspects of life. Inner confidence is the unwavering belief in your own worth, abilities, and values. It's not about arrogance or thinking you're better than others. It's about knowing who you are and standing firm in that knowledge. This self-assurance protects you from the highs and lows of external opinions, allowing you to navigate life with grace and poise. As Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "Know, first, who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly." Inner confidence starts with self-awareness, understanding your strengths, and accepting your imperfections. Why inner confidence is powerful. 1. You command respect. Naturally. When you believe in yourself, others follow suit. Confidence is magnetic and inspires trust. 2. You're unshaken by criticism. Inner confidence allows you to accept constructive feedback without taking it personally or letting it undermine your self-worth. 3. You take calculated risks. Confidence gives you the courage to step out of your comfort zone and embrace challenges. How to cultivate inner confidence. 1. Know your values and strengths. Reflect on what truly matters to you. What are your core values? What unique skills and qualities do you bring to the table? Understanding this gives you a strong foundation of self-belief. 2. Practice self-compassion. Instead of focusing on your flaws or mistakes, recognize that imperfection is part of being human. Treat yourself with the same kindness you'd offer a close friend. 3. Celebrate small wins. Confidence grows through achievements, no matter how small. Acknowledge your successes and remind yourself of the progress you've made. 4. Detach from external validation. While praise and recognition feel good, they shouldn't define your self-worth. Focus on meeting your own standards rather than living up to others' expectations. 5. Embrace challenges. Stepping out of your comfort zone helps build resilience and reinforces your belief in your capabilities. Imagine you're in a meeting and someone questions your idea. Instead of doubting yourself or getting defensive, you calmly respond, "Thank you for the feedback. Here's why I believe this approach will work." Your confidence in your perspective shifts the dynamic, earning you respect even from skeptics. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Inner confidence aligns with this wisdom. It's about focusing on what you can control, your mindset, and letting go of what you can't, others' opinions. Why inner confidence commands respect. It signals strength. When you're confident in yourself, you don't need to seek approval or validation. It inspires others. People admire and gravitate toward those who are secure in their identity. It builds resilience. Confidence allows you to bounce back from setbacks and handle challenges with grace. Take a moment today to reflect on your strengths and values. Ask yourself, what makes me unique, and how can I embody that in my actions? Commit to showing up confidently in your next interaction and observe the difference it makes. Have you experienced the power of inner confidence in your own life? Share your story in the comments below and subscribe for more Stoic-inspired insights to help you build strength, resilience, and respect. 12. Using provocation for growth, turning challenges into opportunities for strength. Have you ever been provoked by someone's words or actions, perhaps a rude comment, an unfair judgment, or an intentional slight? It's natural to feel anger or frustration in those moments. But what if you could transform that provocation into an opportunity for self-improvement? Using provocation for growth is a powerful mindset rooted in Stoic philosophy. Instead of letting negativity drag you down, you can use it to strengthen your character and sharpen your self-control. When someone provokes you, they're often seeking to upset your balance or elicit an emotional reaction. However, your response to that provocation is entirely within your control. Instead of reacting impulsively, you can pause, reflect, and view the situation as a chance to practice patience, resilience, or understanding. As Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Challenges, including provocation, are not barriers. They are stepping stones to becoming a better version of yourself. Why turning? Provocation into growth is a powerful one. You stay in control. By not reacting emotionally, you retain power over the situation. 2. You build emotional resilience. Each time you handle provocation with grace, you strengthen your ability to stay calm under pressure. 3. You transform negativity into strength. Provocations become opportunities to practice virtues like patience, humility, and forgiveness. How to use provocation for growth. 1. Pause and reflect. When provoked, take a deep breath and ask yourself, what can I learn from this situation? Or, how can I respond in a way that reflects my values? This moment of reflection shifts your focus from reacting to growing. 2. Detach from the emotion. Understand that provocation often reflects more about the other person than it does about you. Remind yourself, this is their issue, not mine. 3. Turn the focus inward. Use the provocation as a mirror to examine yourself. Are you overly sensitive to criticism? Do you need to work on your patience? Identifying these areas allows you to grow. 4. Respond with virtue. Instead of retaliating, respond in a way that embodies your values. For example, if someone insults you, reply calmly, "I appreciate your perspective. Let's discuss this respectfully." Imagine a coworker publicly criticizes your work in a meeting. Instead of retaliating or feeling humiliated, you pause and say, "Thank you for your feedback. I'll review it and see how I can improve." This response not only disarms the provoker, but also shows your professionalism and willingness to grow. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, taught, when someone criticizes you, remember that they act based on their own perspective. Your job is to focus on what is within your control, your own thoughts and actions. By adopting this mindset, you view every challenge as a chance to practice virtue. It reflects inner strength. Handling provocation with grace shows that you're not easily rattled or manipulated. It shifts power, dynamics. By staying calm, you take control of the situation, leaving the provocateur unsure of how to proceed. It inspires growth in others. Your ability to transform negativity into growth encourages others to adopt a similar mindset. The next time someone provokes you, pause and ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Choose to respond in a way that reflects your highest values and notice how it transforms the situation and yourself. Have you ever used provocation as an opportunity for growth? Share your story in the comments and subscribe for more Stoic-inspired wisdom to help you build resilience, self-mastery, and respect. 13. Living your values. The foundation of authentic respect and inner strength. In a world where people are often quick to speak but slow to act, living with integrity has become a rare and powerful trait. Have you ever met someone whose actions perfectly aligned with their words? They didn't need to boast or seek validation because their behavior naturally commanded respect. This is the essence of living your values, embodying the principles you believe in and letting your life speak louder than any words ever could. Living your values means aligning your actions with the principles that define who you are. Whether it's honesty, kindness, perseverance, or respect, your values should guide your decisions, even when no one is watching. It's not about perfection, but consistency, showing up every day as the person you strive to be. As Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "Don't explain your philosophy, embody it." When you live your values, you don't need to explain yourself. Your character and integrity will speak for you. Why living your values is powerful one. It builds authenticity. People are drawn to those who are genuine and consistent. When your actions match your words, you earn trust and admiration. 2. It commands respect. Living with integrity sets you apart in a world where many compromise their principles for convenience or approval. 3. It fosters inner peace. Staying true to your values eliminates inner conflict and helps you feel confident in your decisions. How to live your values. Every day, identify your core values or reflect on what matters most to you. Ask yourself, what kind of person do I want to be? Make a list of the values that resonate deeply with you. 2. Align actions with beliefs. Before making decisions, consider whether your actions reflect your values. For instance, if you value honesty, commit to being truthful, even in difficult situations. 3. Practice consistency. Consistency is the key to living your values. While no one is perfect, strive to embody your principles in both big and small moments. 4th, stand firm in adversity. Living your values isn't always easy. There will be times when it's tempting to compromise for convenience, popularity, or approval. Stay grounded in your beliefs, even when it's challenging. Imagine you value fairness and find yourself in a workplace where someone is being treated unjustly. Instead of staying silent, you speak up respectfully, advocating for equality. By aligning your actions with your principles, you not only reinforce your integrity, but also inspire others to do the same. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." This Stoic principle emphasizes that living with integrity is a daily practice. Every decision, no matter how small, contributes to the person you become. Why living your values commands respect. It shows integrity. People admire those who stay true to their principles, even under pressure. It builds trust. Consistency in actions earns the trust of others, creating stronger relationships. It sets a positive example. By living your values, you inspire others to reflect on their own behavior and strive for integrity. Take a moment today to reflect on your actions. Are they aligned with your core values? Identify one area where you can improve and commit to living authentically. Watch how this simple shift transforms not only your life, but also how others perceive you. Have you experienced the power of living your values in your own life? Share your story in the comments and subscribe for more Stoic-inspired lessons on building a life of integrity, strength, and respect. As we've explored, the path to earning respect and maintaining inner peace doesn't come from force or loud declarations. It comes from mastering yourself. By applying these 13 attitudes inspired by Stoic philosophy, you create a life defined by strength, resilience, and authenticity. Each attitude, whether it's practicing strategic silence, mastering your emotions, or living your values, serves as a tool to navigate the complexities of relationships and challenges with grace. Together, they form a powerful framework that allows you to disarm disrespect and command respect effortlessly. But remember, this transformation starts from within. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." These attitudes empower you to focus on what you can control, rise above negativity, and lead with integrity. Now the question is, how will you embody these principles in your life starting today? Take a moment to reflect on the attitude that resonates most with you and begin implementing it. Share your journey in the comments and let us know how these insights are impacting your life. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications for more Stoic-inspired wisdom that will guide you to a stronger, more peaceful you. Let's continue this journey together.